Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gary Linden. I'm the curator of the Chicagoland Combined Veterans Museum located in River Grove, Illinois. Today we're going to talk about the model 1917 Enfield Rifle. It's this rifle right here. In 1914, the United States government bought the patent from England for this rifle because it was easier and less expensive to make than the 1903 Springfield. So this became the primary rifle used by the U.S. Army in World War I. In World War II, this rifle was mainly used just in the United States for training of troops. The rifle itself is just about a little over 46 inches long, weighs just about 9 pounds. It is a bolt-action rifle that fires a .30 caliber bullet. All the rounds that we are using today, the cartridge rounds, it's the same thing, are all dummy rounds. That's why these are crimped, so you can tell it's a dummy round. The ones that we have in the stripper clips have no primers, no powder. This is a stripper clip that would hold 5 rounds. This is the cartridge belt, which is adjustable depending on the soldier's waist size. Each one of these, there's 5 pouches on each side of the belt. Each pouch would hold 10 rounds, 2 stripper clips, for a total of 100 rounds. When you pull the first one out to put in your rifle, there is a strap with a snap that will hold the second one in so it doesn't fall out. That in World War II, the strap was gotten rid of. That was just something they felt they didn't need anymore. But the way you would load your rifle, you would take a stripper clip, put it right down in the slot where it fits. With your thumb, push down, put all 5 would go into the chamber. You would discard the stripper clip. You close the bolt. You have 1 in the chamber, 4 in the magazine, and you are ready to fire. When you fire the first round, you pull the bolt back. That would eject the empty case. When you push the bolt forward, it pushes another live round into the chamber. You can do this obviously with the stripper clip 5 times. The capacity of the magazine on this rifle is actually 6. So once you put the stripper clip in with 5, if you wanted to, you could take a loose single round, put that in a magazine. You could take another single round, put it in the chamber. With your left thumb, you would have to push down so when you close the bolt, it would clear the rounds that are in the magazine. And that way you could have the full capacity of 7. Firing this does give a little bit of a kick. This particular example was made by the Winchester Arms Company. It's a U.S. model 1917. And even though it's in the 600,000s for a rifle, that's a pretty low number. This is the carry strap. So when you're either marching, or you could sling it over your shoulder, or you could use this to help steady you when you're firing. This is the instruction manual for model 1917 rifle. This one's from World War II. You can see it says model 1917, .30 caliber. And as we get in a few pages, it's even marked right on it that it's for the Enfield. I think we're going to go one more. Nope. Model 1917 Enfield, right here. This instruction manual shows you how to load it, how to clean it, take it apart, how to sight with it, how to carry it, different ways to hold it and fire it. Everything pretty much that you would need to know in its use. This is the model 1917 bayonet, which would fit on the model 1917 Enfield. This is called a bayonet lug, right down here. And this part of the bayonet slides over it. It does have, you push the button, that's the locking pin to hold it on. This would go over the barrel, so the round would go through the hole. It would slide on like this, and that's how you would wear that, use it in combat if you wanted to have the bayonet on the rifle. This is the scabbard for the bayonet. It has a metal throat, metal end. The shaft is all leather. This is a type 2 pattern, which means that the hooking device that you would hook it onto, either your cartridge belt or the M10 knapsack, is cast right onto the throat. This is a photo from 1918 of 3 U.S. doughboys in France. It's very hard to see in the photo, but if you can look close, you will see the very large rear sight, denoting that it is an Enfield. In closing, I would just like to say to all of our military personnel, the past, the present, and the future, thank you very much for your service.